Samantha. I'm here to decide who is on the nice list and who is on the naughty. I'm sorry, I have to take this off. It's so itchy. Anyway, I'm reading your confessions again. So if you're nice, I might be your ho 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 and play with your jingle bells. Wait, never mind. I don't, that's not guaranteed. Also, all these confessions are from the first time I asked. Here's a confession no one outside of my parents know about. Last year, a few days before Christmas, someone backed up into the left side of my body. I was like, what person reverses their car at a stop sign? I was possibly going to cuss that person out. Deserved. That wasn't how I saw it was an 80-year-old something woman. At this point, I was not going to sue an elderly lady. It was kind of embarrassing, but I don't think anyone saw it. When I told my parents, they just like laughed at me. Girl, better than me. I'm suing that elderly woman. I'm getting that cat. For all you know, she could have done terrible things in her youth. No, I wouldn't actually sue an elderly woman. But could have had that bag. I will say that there's something about like a certain energy. If they're like giving the sweet elderly old grandma, oh, she's just having a little dementia. She killed an entire orphanage, but you know, she doesn't know what she's doing. I do get that aspect. Now, if it's an old 80-year-old man, on the other hand, won't be my bag. That says something about me, where I think all old men are evil. That's why I'm in therapy. I'm putting you on the nice list. Cute in concept, little janky in execution. This is a small budget business, okay? Next confession. One time I put my fingers up my and stuck them in cupcake batter and then gave the cupcake to my dad. He's homophobic, sexist, racist, and manipulative. Up your... Which part are you... Because this is very difficult, because I don't know which part you're talking about. Because it feels incesty if it's the cooter cat. Maybe let's just not do this. So are you telling him that you're doing that? Does he like it? I'm just really confused. I feel like there's better ways to get revenge. Putting nair in a shampoo. Although he might already be bald. Most of those people that fall in that category are usually bald. Psychologically inducing terror. So like putting like dark figures in the window and saying, oh, I don't see anything. That's just how I would do it personally. But you know, I'm no expert. This is a difficult one. I might say naughty list because you're ruining a cupcake batch. I don't really care about your dad at all. Next one. I was bored one day and as a psychology major, curious about attachment, I decided to see if I could make a guy fall for me as a sort of experiment. Fast forward 7 months and now he's genuinely in love, but I'm tangled up in the mess that I started and I have no idea how to handle it. Heartbreak emoji. It's a good time to say now that the sponsorship of this video is sponsored by BetterHelp, so people like you can get better sooner. I'm just kidding, I don't have a sponsorship. Whenever someone takes a BetterHelp sponsorship, I side-eye them. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. Of course you can make someone like you. That's just like human nature. I don't know. This is like mad scientist level type shit. Like you are a downright devious human being. If someone was like flirting with me something and then like they're like, oh, it was just an experiment. I just realized I didn't record because the Grinch is against me. He's my op right now and he made it so my camera didn't work. But I put you on the naughty list because I don't know, it's just evil. I'm scared to see what you become with that degree. Are you gonna start experimenting on your patients? At least better find out that you're using the scientific method for this experiment. Also, men are so easy. You don't need to run this little experiment to find that out. Next confession. Back in 3rd grade, there was this one rich girl who used to pick on me. She used to slap me, touch my stuff, etc, etc. What do you mean etc, etc? Y'all had kids fighting and tussling with you in 3rd grade? Actually, never mind. I just had this memory of this girl when I was like in 3rd grade. I think she was mad because I just learned how to ride my bike without training wheels. And so with her bike in the training wheels, she starts chasing me down. I'm like, stop, please stop. And she hits the back of my bike. So my bike goes and I fall and I scrape my knee and I start sobbing and she just drives away on her bike. So I got drive-by biked. She also had an obsession with collecting cute stationary erasers, especially cute sea animals. Our teacher, Miss S, used to make new seating arrangements. And unfortunately, I had to sit with the mean word for dog. She constantly bullied me, so at first I was devastated. Crying after I got home. I was annoyed and I wanted revenge. So I cut up her little cutesy life erasers with scissors and put them back in her stationery pouch and tore 3 chapters off her English notebook. She bawled her eyes out and complained to Miss S, and they were not able to find the culprit. Next week, she submitted the notebook and her teacher noticed she hadn't written those 3 chapters, so Miss S called her parents. Supposedly her mother beat her for losing so many things in 1 year. That's what she told us. To anyone bullied out there, trust me, your bullies are so much weaker than you expect them to be. The best thing to do is shatter their heart and their ego. Stay safe, y'all. That's like a wild turn. Usually when kids are like this mean, there are stuff going on with the parents. So if there was parents, I do feel bad for her in that aspect. But also, she hits you. So I don't know. This is my problem. Whenever people are like devastatingly mean, like literally they could kill my entire family. I'm like, oh, but you know, when they were kids, they dropped their ice cream on the floor and that kind of like, maybe that really messed them up. So maybe I should have a little empathy for them. Like, girl, no, be mad. But you're good at that, and I support that. But don't be like beating them up. Don't stoop to their level, okay? That's my PSA. You are going on the nice list, little girl. Whoa, I didn't like that. That sounded creepy. I meant that as like a Santa Claus, like sit on my lap. Oh, that kind of makes it worse. Okay, I'm gonna put you right there. Now we just have plain and simple. Hear me out, Bob Ross. And hear you out, I did. Because you are correct enough. First off, the way he speaks, you know he gently talks you through it. Whoa! I'm sorry, Bob Ross, God rest his soul. I'm sorry. And the way he beats the devil out of those brushes, ugh, yeah, I'm feeling some type of way when I was a kid. I don't know, he's just so gentle and like, let's just say, I wish he beat me the way he beat those brushes. Like, this isn't making sense. Paint me like one of your landscapes, Bob Ross. You're going on the nice list because this is correct. Next confession. I purposely messed up my university application so I wouldn't get my parents in debt. I never told them about it. I think I just declined all the offers I got because I wanted a gap year. Just didn't go to uni the next year. My dad got fired the Christmas after, so I made the right decision, unfortunately. That made me sad. Why can't college be free? See, as Santa this year, I would make college free, okay? I know that you're gonna get all the good karma back. You can go to college anytime in your life though. So girly, I believe you will be going. I will be popping down your chimney and trust you're gonna get whatever you want under that damn Christmas tree. The nice man. Hope you get everything you want for Christmas this year. Next confession. Sorry, just to read the beginning. I used my sister's vibrating toothbrush to ... and I never told her once. When she saw period blood on there and thought it was a marker. Also, I love you so much. Thank you. What, girl? Red for period blood. No, we all get a little stir crazy in our lady moments sometimes, but your sister's toothbrush, not even your own. Your sister put it in her mouth. As someone with chronic, crippling OCD, this is my worst fear, and now I'll be thinking about this every time I brush my teeth. What are my family members? What if they have a vibrating toothbrush? I have a vibrating toothbrush. How many times are you using this damn thing? Okay. No fear unlocked. May someone like this never find my life. Next confession. So when I was around 13, I had a sleepover with a friend from school. No joke. As soon as her parents left, we were on Roblox, and she took me to one of those Roblox hanky panky game. Side note, I remember these games. It would be on your homepage. They show all the Sabrina Carpenter.
You ever tried this one?
Poses. And I think I was like 13 and I went on this and I was like, okay. That's not the worst of it. Went to a corn website and saw her search history and it was berserk, horses, furry, man and man. What's wrong with a little man and man? Although I do think it's weird if a girl watches man and man because it's like, are you sexualizing them? Because I would hate as a bisexual, if a man was watching lesbian, I'd be like, send him to jail, throw away the key, stone his ass. Okay, wait, that one was too far. But I dabble in a little stoning from here to here. And she forced me to watch. Like, no joke, she threatened to hack into my dad's bank account if I told anyone. The worst part is she scammed me and adopted me. That's disgusting. Scamming and adopt me? I guess it's okay if she watches furry stuff also. I don't know, I get scared. I know I'm supposed to be progressive, but there's some things I just can't progress about. I'm sorry. Well, obviously I would put you on the nice list because you didn't do anything. And I'm gonna put one on the naughty list just because your friend is naughty. Maybe when I looked down and my camera accidentally just went to that's unprofessional. Next confession. Ice Spice might be my Spotify Wrapped. Naughty. Wait, I should support my fellow gingers. I just can't get behind her little poop king. Why is she always talking about poop and farts? Scared of her, quite frankly. I'm putting my foot down. This is not a safe space for Ice Spice. Naughty list. As a ginger, we discommunicate her from our gingerhood. My confession is really pathetic. I put sand in my brother's bed. He was getting on my nerves, as I do. So I tipped some of the sand into his bed, and he was like, why is there sand in my bed? And then a couple weeks later, I did it again. And again. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room filled with rats. Rats made me crazy. Crazy? Honestly, I love it. The little bit of mischief that I want. The feeling of like, even when you have like sand in your shoes, it's so... Ugh, I hate it. Putting you on the knife. Next confession. This happened a couple months ago. Mind you, I didn't have my phone at the time because I got it taken away. Now please hear me. I got freaky and I didn't want to use my imagination. So I did the best next thing. My Alexa.
Huh?
What? I put on some headphones in my room and hooked it up to the Alexa. I used a pillow to write on. I listened to a smut lesbian book that was juicy as hell, by the way. Everything was going well when all of a sudden my mom randomly opens the door and asks if I knew where her batteries were. Wow, I was still on top of my pillow. And when I tell you I looked in horror, took out my earphones and told her, I think it was downstairs in the kitchen. She looked very stunned and still in the same position. She looked down at what I was doing with my back and my face and said, okay. Really, there's some food downstairs if you want some. left. I sat there and complicated if I should stop or finish. So, I did finish. So I acted like nothing happened. You finished. You know what I would finish? My life. I'm ending at that point. Dear Alexa? I'm imagining like the Alexa voice, like her just like whispering it to you. Do you think when they were making AI, like they thought this was going to happen? Also, a pillow? That's how you would do it. I feel like that wouldn't work. Also, send me the link to that book. I kind of feel like you're not bad, but you're not good. This is like a tentative nice list. Like you're on my watch list. Like if you do any little mess ups, you're getting easily switched to the naughty. Nice confession. I find hot men crying attractive. Real and true. I don't see anything wrong with this because this is just reality. I'm telling you, when a man cries, I don't know why, automatically they're 10 times more attractive. The tears aren't the only thing that's wet. Like, oh my god, a prime example, Hayden Christensen crying in Shattered Glass.
It's fine.
Like your whole world.
But I can't be by myself right now.
Is there something psychologically probably wrong with me? Yes. Do I care? No! The girls who get it, and the girls who don't are probably mentally better. So, I get it on my ex-man. Naughty. We're leaving exes in the past. No more exes. He's your ex for a reason, girl. I'm obsessed with Nanami Kento so much like it's unhealthy. Like no lube, no protection, all night, all day, from the kitchen to the floor to the toilet seat, from the dining table to the bedroom, from the bathroom sink to the shower, from the front porch to the balcony, vertically, horizontally, quadratic, exponential, logarithmic, most turquoise, back aching, leg shaking, medical, Sherigan, opening. Okay, I can't say these words anymore. They're getting too freaky. Here's the confession in whole. Who the hell is Nanami Kento? Because I want to be like that. This is on Santa's radar now. Ooh. But he is fine. I'm putting you on the naughty list, but I'm putting you on the naughty list. I got banned from church for scattering flyers on the lawn and said Trump is in leagues with Satan. If you follow him, you will fall into hell. Was I wrong for that? No. This is not a safe space. For Christians, yes. For Trumpies, no. Nice list. And what about it? I watched Barbie for the first time yesterday. We could have lived in Barbie land! And we chose the Mojo Dojo cause. That's all I have to say to this subject. I love you, SCHNOOKUMS, and you are so stunning. Lots of love, baby girl. Some say flattery does not work, but I say it does. Love you too, baby girl. My last one. So there's a girl in my school called Brianna, and basically she went out of her way to make my life a living hell. Basically at the time, this is 3rd grade, I had a small crush on a dude named Kai, and so did she. And this thing happened in the Gaga pit. You can look it up. What the hell is a Gaga pit? What the hell? This is like Fortnite. You're dropping them into this thing and they're fighting 1v1s. In my me school, we did like Foursquare. We didn't do whatever that is. So let me describe Brianna. She's basically the queen of the Gaga pit. So it's literally like the Hunger Games for children. Wait, the Hunger Games is for children. So Kai in the Gaga pit with Brianna. So basically I wanted to talk to him, and I walked up and I was like, hi Kai. And that caught Brianna's attention, and she was all like, hey Ariel, that's me by the way, why don't we 1v1 in the Gaga pit, and the winner gets to hang out with Kai for the rest of the week. Why are they auctioning this man off? I swear the audacity of this, because I slowly turned my head to Kai, and he looked genuinely scared for his life. I'm like, no thanks Brianna, and I walked away, and this girl was mad as hell. She went up to me, I'm not joking, she broke my arm. You can't go around doing that. So I'm like crying, and then Kai came up to me and was like, hey, I could take you to the nurse if you want. Literally the greatest honor you can bestow upon someone. Anyway, fast forward to 8th grade, we're in the same locker room, and I remember minding my business, and she goes up to me and pushes me against the locker. Typical bully, and I'm in a bra and sweatpants. Girl, she wants you. So I guess she just snapped and gave me an uppercut, and I remember I had enough of her, so I punched her, and it turns into a full-on fight. We both got suspended. I remember my aunt got whooped. She ended up transferring, so yeah. I did cheap 2 teeth and a lot of hair pulled out, and she got a concussion and a black eye, so yeah, I got my revenge. No, that's crazy. She broke your arm for talking to her man. That isn't her man. You're obviously not mean. She did everything first. Did you chip your teeth, or did you chip her teeth? Because that's a very different story, girl. I do not condone fighting, obviously, but she started it. I'm nice with it. My sneaky hypothesis is I feel like girls who hate girls this much, they don't actually hate them. They want them, sexually speaking. No, but real. Like, why is she pushing up on you in the bra? She wants you. Enemies to lover trope when, where? And can I watch? Is Kai okay? It looks like. You guys are mostly nice. We have some evil, mostly nice. For the rest of you, I'm stoning you with coal. Well, no, I can't say that legally speaking. But expect me under your Christmas tree this year. No one wants that. I do have shorts on. That looked like I didn't, but I do have shorts. Oh, have a good Christmas. Leave me out cookies and milk, even though I hate milk and I'm allergic to gluten. Booby.
Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Here
Oh my god. Sorry, that was embarrassing. Have you tried this one?